A certain man was eating a poisoned food. And somebody came to him and said, hey, don't you know this food you're eating is poisoned? The man said, really? The person said, yes, this food is poisoned. The man said, oh, anyway, since I have started eating, let me complete the food. Since I have started eating, let me complete the food. That was what he said. And then after completing the food, when the poison began to exert its toxic effect in his stomach, and the man was twitching from pain, and he was crying and pleading with death to spare him. Death turned to him and said, since I have started killing you, let me complete the killing. Let me complete the killing. This thing might sound funny, but just know you that if you don't become responsible for your action, you are aimed for the surprise of your life. Just know you that you can't escape tragedy. So responsibility for human greatness and tragedy ultimately resides with concrete choices you and I are making on a daily basis. A certain man who has grown so fat from eating anything that flies through his face. And somebody called his attention and said, man, you are obese. Very soon you start suffering from obesity. Cut down the things you are eating. You are eating too much. And the man laughed and said, that man that died yesterday from accident, was it what he ate that killed him? My dear, leave me alone. Let me enjoy my life. And then, when his obesity became too much, that he was finding it hard to breathe, he was crying for help. Now, if such a man dies, are we going to blame God for his death? A man went to hospital. The doctor checked his body. After checking his body, the doctor called his attention and said, there is a problem. Cut down your intake of alcohol. It is affecting your kidney. It is affecting your liver. Stop smoking. And the man came back and said, these little boys that just studied medicine overnight are teaching us how to live. The alcohol my grandfather has drank. He just left university and he's telling me to start drinking alcohol. Let that small boy go and sit down. No problem. He continued binging on alcohol, gulping, and then before long, kidney problem struck. And he was in the hospital crying for help. Are we going to blame God for this? No. So be careful about the actions you take. Because God has given us intelligence. We are not robots. If we are robots, then we are not responsible for what happens to us. But because we are not robots, there are consequences for our action.